Now let's learn the role Data 360 plays in helping customers like financial services leader Moody's. In just a moment, we'll hear directly from Moody's about how Salesforce is helping accelerate sales cycles and ultimately close more deals. But first, check out this powerful new solution that combines the unique data capabilities of Salesforce and Moody's to give sales teams a truly agentic advantage.
In this demo, we'll show you how Moody's and Salesforce have combined their unique capabilities to create a powerful solution to help sellers identify the right customers and deliver a timely and impactful message that will help accelerate sales cycles and win deals. This is an account managed by a sales rep in their territory. The seller is looking to meet with the account, but needs a compelling reason to justify the meeting that will resonate in terms of both the need and the urgency. Let's see how Sales Recon and Agentforce makes this happen. Step 1 is to build a rich understanding of the customer's business model, financial profile, and strategic priorities in order to understand what risks and opportunities they are sensitive to and the pain points they may be facing. Step 2 is to scour Moody's vast data estate of signals for hundreds of millions of companies to identify external triggers for timely needs. Such signals might be news, industry, and economic trends, or shifting financial health metrics. Step 3 is to review past account interactions, relationships, and insights to incorporate as context into the recommended pitch. Step 4 is to study the specific product use cases and capabilities that would address the needs identified and to study comparable case studies for your solutions. Step 5 is to enrich the message with relevant themes of how your products help other companies address similar pain points and deliver results. All these steps are generated in the background for every account that the seller covers, preparing the sales rep to hold high-impact sales conversations supported by timely data and examples tailored to the sales rep's specific accounts and product portfolio. Once the seller selects the sales catalyst, they will see an expanded detail view, guiding the seller with everything they need to know to have an impactful conversation with the customer. The seller can even ask Agentforce for help personalizing the story in a simple conversational interface. Not only is Sales Recon helping construct the story, it's also learning from the seller, updating and adding to the insights and interactions we've already learned about an account. Every interaction continuously enriches the data foundation about the account and individual contacts, building an ever-growing and evolving knowledge base within Data Cloud to support a continuous learning loop for better future conversations. Once the seller is ready, they can reach out to the customer with relevant context to secure a meeting. So now you've seen how Moody's and Salesforce boost your sales team's confidence, helping them find compelling reasons to reach out and sell more.
Joining me now from Moody's is Ben Holloway, Senior Director of Global Strategic Partnerships and Business Development. Ben, thanks for being here. We just saw the demo in action. Pretty sweet, but let's rewind for a second and set the stage for what led to that Sales Recon agent, right? What were some of the biggest business opportunities you were looking to address with data and AI at Moody's?
Yeah, firstly, thank you for having me here, and it's the pinnacle of this partnership and what we've done, right, is that Moody's sits on some of the best AI data in the world. So we have all that data at our fingertips, and we're incredibly fortunate to have that. Then we look at Salesforce. Salesforce is the king of experiences and making sure that our sales team, our front office team, have all of these great AI data and experiences in one place. And that's where the Salesforce partnership and that integration just made so much sense. So as we started to look, right, Moody's has this big focus on moving from if you've got a retention team or a service team, how can we turn them from a cost center to a profit center? So starting to bring this AI data that Moody's has, plus all of our CRM intelligence, the main focus was how do we bring that into one good place that our sellers are going to utilize, and that's where Sales Recon was really born together with Salesforce.
I love that. So how did Data 360 factor in to help you address some of those challenges? And I would love to get like specific use cases.
Yeah, for sure. So Data 360 is the foundation of Sales Recon. We've got data sets around economic data. We've got the biggest company database in the world. We have all this information sitting in different places. By bringing that into Data 360 and sitting within the Salesforce platform, when we start powering an agent like Sales Recon on Agentforce, its brain is sitting in the right place. So there's no hallucinations, it's not looking for different areas, the context is all there in one beautiful place. So as we look at what Data 360 is empowering and the exciting stuff that Salesforce is doing with Informatica, it starts to really create this ecosystem that Moody's is proud to be a first mover in, but also it opens up a huge amount of opportunities. I mentioned some before, like our retention team. So you've got customers that are coming in potentially, they're looking at existing offerings that they may have that they're not utilizing. Imagine if our retention team had all of that information that Moody sits on at their fingertips, so that they can go from being a reactive conversation to actually proactive and starting to understand more. And it means that that cost center starts moving into a way that's starting to drive sales and revenue for Moody's.
I love that. Let's talk about now impact and ROI. Any metrics or anecdotes that you can share about this impact from the employee perspective? Like, has it even changed day-to-day experiences for teammates?
Yeah, one of the big things that Moody stands behind is that we try before we give it to any of our customers. We make sure that we test it. We have an incredible brand around trust and credibility. And the best way for us to unlock that is making sure that our sellers go through all of those bugs, go through all of those different parts to ensure that the product gets rolled out, which is best of breed. Now, we've rolled this out to a huge chunk of our sales team already, which is this project sales recon. And the feedback, the early feedback has been incredible. We've had some of our most seasoned sales professionals that have taken insights from Sales Recon that have unlocked conversations that they've been trying to get for years. And what Sales Recon does, and there's this differentiation that we have between an efficiency and an intelligence agent. Sales Recon is dominating this intelligence space because it makes all of our sellers, whether you've been at Moody's for 6 months or 6 years, it gets you to a level because you've got the best sales coach sitting on your shoulder, every conversation that you go into, telling you exactly what is the big market movements that are helping this customer grow, or what are some of the risks that they're seeing. It brings all of that into a conversational interface that says, if you're going to see this client, not only should you say this, but you should meet with this person because of what's in the CRM. So that combination of bringing that together, our sellers that we're on now, they're already fighting to get onto this pilot. So it's really exciting.
It's incredible because of that recon, right? You're being proactive, to your point. Like, I already know this question comes up. This is my response. It's so empowering for your colleagues, for the sales teams. What kind of anecdotes can you share about AI and Agentforce from the customer perspective so far?
Yeah, so we've got some really exciting strategic customer conversations, and as you saw the demo before, we've showed that to them and said this is what we're launching internally, and we've genuinely have customers lining up to be on this pilot. We want to take customers along this journey with us because, as we mentioned at the start, Sales Recon and the project there is really focused around the sales use case and looking after that front office. But already with our conversations, whether it be with Salesforce, with some of the world's largest banks, they're thinking of new ways and new ideas as to how we can actually use that same incredible data that Moody sits on, the same information from the CRM, and starting to find different ways and use cases. So watch this space. In the next few months, when we start getting this to market, we start having some of these amazing customer stories, and Salesforce and the Moody's partnership is really coming to the fore. We're excited to show some of these anecdotes because customers are already saying, we want this now.
You've got me excited. I'm ready to go. Ben Holloway, Senior Director, Global Strategic Partnerships and Business Development at Moody's. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. For those watching at home, to get more information and learn more about Data 360 and what it can do for you, scan the QR code on your screen or check out salesforce.com/data.